Well, how we doing, everybody? Welcome back once again. Appreciate you being here. So today is Super Bowl Sunday, and I've just been kind of doing odd and end things this morning, kind of relaxing. Yesterday we went, if you caught my last video, and got that beautiful load of cherry from the farm. See if I can spin around here without making you dizzy. And it is still on the dump trailer here behind me. So before the company that is coming over for the Super Bowl, so we can, you know, eat, watch commercials, play a game, and sometimes toward the end we'll find out who's actually winning. I'm not into sports. I don't ever sit still long enough to watch a sport, so really doesn't matter to me one way or the other. So I do know who's in it, and that's about it. But anyway, I thought I'd kind of come outside and do a few things. I thought it would be a good day to do kind of a Woodyard update. I know there's been a lot of people asking me in the comments, saying they would be really eager to find out how much wood we're going to be getting all together from the job that we've done next door for the farmer and along the driveway. Overall, I'm going to guess there was around 30 trees that was pushed over with the excavator. And we're down to about 5 logs left, and we've got a lot of it split up. Now there is still some sitting here behind me, some hackberry and mulberry, and then behind it there's a pile of walnut and cherry still. I've kind of been holding off on this because a lot of this is going to be good bundle grade wood, and we're going to be storing a lot of that in the totes here at the house. So thought I'd bring y'all along, kind of put out a bonus midweek video, and probably be a lot of talking, not a lot of action. I ain't got a lot of time before company shows up, but I am going to unload some of this wood off of the trailer, some of the good, real uniform looking rounds there. I'm going to toss them over there and stack them with the rest of that. And that is waiting. That's going to be for something upcoming pretty cool if I can ever work it out. So that's why this is staying here and easy to get to. But I'm going to take you on a little walk, take you on a little tour, and then I've got a shout out for a channel, something I want to show you. And then I got a new product sent to me in the mail from a company, and real quick going to touch on that. I told them I was not going to do a full designated video to them, but I would show their product. And because you guys know me, I'm not a review channel, I'm not an expert on products, and I don't want to infomercial you guys to death. But there's a little chance to pay it forward on that, so that's exactly why I did it. So stick with me, let's take a little walk. So like I said, here is a stack of rounds that we haven't gotten to yet. We've been working next door in the new Woodyard. And here's also some walnut and cherry piles on the back, and you can see the debris on the ground. We have been working up some of this, but we definitely needed to replenish and restock the Woodyard. So I'm so glad the farmer came to us and offered us all this wood. So first off, right here, these are the rows that we added last year, and we had a lot of wood about 3 months ago, and I was kind of starting to think, why are we cutting more? But all of this wood right here, starting right here down through here, after I took the advice from Chris in the Woodyard to start delivering, and then took a secondary bit of advice from Jenin over at 765 guys. Chris told me I need to start delivering. That's where it's at. And although the roadside stand does very well, he was right. We moved every bit of this wood out. Now, all of our sales have been word of mouth up to this point. But Jenin at 765 guys said, if you want to move some wood, post it on Facebook Marketplace. And man, was he right. Not 2 days into that, we already had 3 people lined up for deliveries. And what actually happened, we got a pretty good base of probably 6 to 10 people now that are taking deliveries. So I took the ad down because I don't want to get too big too fast, because all of this wood here is new. We sold all of these rows right here, and then you can see the empty spots that we haven't replenished yet. So the last row right here is the only one left, and we do have like 3 face cords out at the farm. And we also sold everything that is bright colored. As you can tell, it's all new wood. That was all sold too, due to those Facebook Marketplace ads. So I took it down, and I told the existing customers that we still had wood left, and they've got our contact information. So good advice. Great thing about this community is listening to other people. Everybody's got different ideas and different ways of doing things, and it helped us tremendously. But I took the ad down because I wanted to make sure I had enough wood for the customers that were frequenting the firewood stand and for the people hitting us with bundles all the time. I did not want to let those people come out here and find an empty firewood stand. So great advice. Glad I took it. Now, what have we gotten from next door? Well, every bit of this down here on the end is all new. And then, like I just said, that rack right there, the original rack back there where you see that bright colored cherry, there's 2 face cords in there. There's a face cord of mulberry, a face cord of cherry, another face cord of mulberry there. That is a mixture of mulberry and oak. That is oak with just a little bit of hackberry on top. This is a face cord of hackberry. That is a face cord of walnut. And then down here, probably what I'm going to do after I get done with the video, I'm going to split a little bit more cherry bundle grade to fill that up. And that's kind of the plan here. As you can tell, this wood here, if you look at it, looks like it's more bundle grade, and that's what Evan wanted to do. All our totes here at the house are going to be for our bundle grade, and then the rows out here, and then the Woodyard that we've expanded to next door, which is actually right over the wood pile, and that corner is where the row runs down that fence line up there. And I might even run over there. We've got, I believe, 4 face cords over there now split. So let me shut the camera off, and I'm gonna count and just see how much we've got from the job next door so far. All right, so I just took my shoes off, did a little counting there. And so far, I've got 4 face cords next door, and with what I got right here at the house split, came up with 22 face cords, 4 by 8 rows, not to mention what we have in round form right here, and in this pile here. And I'm just gonna guess there's probably at least 9 more face cords right here. So we're probably going to be looking at 31 face cords. And I know I'm calling my IBC totes back there, those are the smaller totes, a face cord. So I've actually taken that number down a little bit to account that those aren't actually full, but we're just going on roundabout. I'm no scientist here, just to give you a roundabout. And then there's probably 4 or 5 more logs over there that are going to yield a couple more face cords. So somewhere around 32, 33 face cords is what's came from the job next door. So glad to have it and get offered that. It's just been awesome to work this close to home, because this trailer here, if you caught the video yesterday, came from my wife's mom's farm, and it's about 40 minutes from here. And then her dad's farm is about 5 minutes from here. So that's where we source most of the wood, as well as the people that just stop, knock on the door, and see us out here working and want to know if we want free firewood. Believe it or not, it happens a lot since we're stacking and splitting right here along the road. So that's been great. So I'm going to get over here and show you what got sent to me, and give a channel shout out for something else that actually got sent to me. So here we go. All right, everybody. So real quick, on the cherry stump here, is a very special piece to me. And if you all didn't catch my short video that I put out, I won this belt on Robert Little's channel over at In My Busy Little Shop. I know a lot of you have already found Robert's channel. He's not Firewood channel, but I enjoy other things outside of watching people split and cut wood, as you should. We found Robert through another channel. Heath over at Hardworking Man turned me on to his channel, and I just enjoy anything where somebody's handcrafting something with their hands and making something that's built to last. Kind of like Rod up at Firewood Midwest, making his bowls and duck calls. It's a special piece when you receive something like that. You know where it came from, you know who did it, and you know they put their hard-earned time and their effort into creating something like this. So Robert did a one-year giveaway over on his channel to give back to his community. And although I do not normally enter in YouTube channel giveaways, because I just kind of feel like I get enough stuff offered to me being a YouTube creator myself that I shouldn't be eligible, but couldn't help myself on this one. Was in the market for a new belt, and I thought, what's the chances of me winning? I got to leave Robert a comment. He does great work, and lo and behold, I won the grand prize. So on the stump here, we have what is one of Robert's nicest belts. This is a Western belt, and he'll make it to what you like. So these are the colors and everything that I picked, and it is exactly what I envisioned, Robert. Great work. It's going to be a special piece. It's going to last me a long time, and I just know where it came from, and that is awesome. So again, thanks Robert for the belt. Just wanted to real quick mention that. If you guys haven't checked out Robert and you love to watch this kind of handcrafted stuff, he does all kind of leather work, go give him a look over at his channel. If you like what you see, you know what to do. And if you're in the market for something like this, although I'm not going to put Robert's information up on the screen because I didn't ask him first. I don't know how much work he takes on. I know he is retired and he enjoys this, so it is his release to make leather work. I'm sure you could look Robert's contact info up in the description of his videos. And if not, leave him a comment, tell him you're interested, and you guys can touch base that way. So thanks again, Robert. Great piece. Happy to have it. Sorry, everybody, real quick. I know a lot of you out there aren't fans of products on channels, and I'm not either. And believe me, I've had great opportunities to turn this into an infomercial channel, and I'm just not going to do that. I have companies reach out to me on a weekly basis, and I know you guys have seen this product right here on some other channels. It's the Tesman moisture meter. Let's see if I can turn this and let you see the model number. The TWM 186. So I know Jacob did a review on this over at Twin City Firewood, and another one was Dean over at Outside Michigan. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time. I told the company that I wasn't interested in doing a full-length feature video on this because I'm just simply not an expert. And honestly, this is not my comfort place. I like bringing videos to you when we're out doing firewood and having fun, and that's more natural to me. But what set this company apart was, for one, like all the other people have said, the size of that moisture meter. You know, moisture meters are all pretty well the same, but a lot of people said it's great to throw in your shirt pocket. I don't wear a shirt, but I do wear a lot of pocket clip stuff, and that little booger clips right there in your pocket. You can still move around with it, so that was great. And also the price point. I looked it up when they sent me the link, and this is $14.99 on Amazon right now, and you can get it the next day. I'll try to put the links to this in the video description, but I wasn't interested in being affiliated or making any money or nothing like that. But I did want to give it a quick kind of a quick review, because this company, like I ask most of them when they want to send me something, most of them I disregard and turn down, but because a lot of it's not firewood related. But this company was firewood related. I'd already seen Jacob do a review, and if Jacob says that this is a decent moisture meter, I could trust that, and Dean as well. You know, most of this community, I would usually get something like this and check it out and spend time to make sure it is what it is. But for $14.99, and the fact that when I told this company, if you're going to send me one, I want a second one to pay forward to someone in the community, they said no problem. So that's exactly why I took it. So although I don't do giveaways on the channel, because I got frustrated with the first one I did with this amount of scammers and spammers out there, and I just simply don't feel like I want to get involved in that anymore. So anytime that I can pick something up like this, I'm asking for one or two to give away. I'm taking this here to the Hoosier Firewood Hysteria and giving it to Mike over at K&L as part of one of the giveaways and the raffles that he does. It's kind of a way to give back to the community without dealing with the scammers and spammers, and it's also going to help benefit the veterans, so that not only the raffle tickets, but all the firewood we split, that's what that event is all about, is to get us all together and split a ton of wood, have great fellowship, and then all that wood gets sold, and it helps the Howard County Veterans Memorial Campground, so there's a place for these veterans to go. So I left there so fulfilled, sore and worn out, but very, very fulfilled last time, and it's totally worth the drive. So that's April 26th, 27th. I believe 26th is just for people bringing equipment, setting up, getting a few things done. The 27th all day long is mainly when everything's going to happen. So all right, so you make it to that, and this will be on one of the tables. So real quick, guys, I told them I'm not an expert, and that's why I don't like doing review videos. Very simple moisture meter to use. Hit the power button just like the rest, and it's got the nice LED screen, and I know the camera don't pick up color real well. It's got the green light for anything below 15%, anything below, I believe, 24% down to 15, you're going to see an orange light when you're testing wood, and anything above 24, it's going to turn red. And I got a few pieces of wood right here. I ain't going to split this open. You guys know how this works. But I will just stick this in there. This is mulberry that just got split like last week. There is 7 different modes on this. But this mulberry, as you can see, is reading in the 40s. 7 different modes. Number 1 and number 2 is for wood. The rest of it's for building materials, concrete, masonry. So mode 1 was reading it in the 40s. Mode 2 was reading it, let me go back around, mode 7. Mode 1 is 42. Mode 7 is 37%. And then it's also, if you hit the button again, it's a hold feature. So if you can't really see it, you can pull it out if you're blind like me and get a better look at it. So that was the mulberry. Hit that again and clear it out. Here's a piece of maple that's been split for a little while. I'm in mode 2, and it says mode 2 for maple, and it's already ready to go, as you can see right there, 17%. So, you know, not gonna beat that to death. We all know how they work, but thanks Tesman for sending that out and being courteous enough to send another one so I could pay it forward. That's my way of sharing. Not an expert on this stuff, guys, but for $14.99 on Amazon right now, it's pretty simple to talk about. You're gonna lose these, you're gonna break them, step on them if you're like me. Can't beat it. And like I said, pocket clip, because that's how I stop losing stuff. If I can clip that in my pocket instead of setting it down on a piece of wood and it falls down in the rounds, that was a win for me. So that's going to wrap it up for this video, everybody. I appreciate you bearing with that. And for those of you out there that do not like these kind of review videos and stuff like that, I hear you. There are review channels out there for that, but when companies are good enough to send me to so I can give one forward, here and there, I will do that and pay it forward. So with that being said, guys, that's going to do it for this video. We got friends coming over here shortly, but if you're like me, you like getting a little something done every day outside. So I'm going to jump up in that trailer and toss a bunch of those nice straight rounds out and get them stacked here along the wall of rounds here, and look forward to see some splitting. And I know I said I was going to get next door and show you what we got over there. Well, you're just gonna have to wait, because we've got a lot of wood to split with the trailer being full. We've got more to get, so stick with me for some upcoming splitting, and you're gonna get to see the other wood yard grow. So thanks for being here, everybody. Until next time, get outside. We'll see you. That'll get your heart rate up.